I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. We got some Wonder Woman posters to talk about. Not one, but two. We got two of them. So this is the first one. Wonder Woman 2 goes totally 80s in a licensing expo poster. The first poster for Wonder Woman 84 has been revealed. Patty Jenkins is hard at work in the post-production process after principal photography wrapped at the end of last year. The highly anticipated sequel was all set to hit theaters at the end of the year, but Warner Brothers decided to push it back to a summer 2020 release date to give Jenkins more time to craft the story and to cash in on the summer blockbuster season, which makes sense. With that being said, DC fans have been waiting for some more promotional material for quite some time now. Wow, I can't see today. The Wonder Woman 1984 poster was spotted at the Licensing Expo in Las Vegas, and it features Gal Gadot, Diana Prince in a crouching position, possibly after an epic landing. In the background, we can see the Wonder Woman 84 logo, which looks like it was taken straight out of the 84 Olympics. In other words, it looks like pretty much what you would expect. All right, well, we're gonna look at it. So this is like the top part of it. They show the entire thing here. That is so 1980s because I used to watch Wonder Woman in the 80s. Like, I am one of those people. I am such a hard sell with the superhero genre, just as a whole, because, you know, I always end up loving them more than I realize. You know, I was like, I don't want to see another superhero movie. I don't want to, and then I go and see them. They're most of the time they're better than you would expect, right? Sometimes they're bad, but no, I really enjoyed the Wonder Woman movie, except for that third act, which was kind of meh, but pretty much everything about that movie was a lot better than I anticipated. And a lot of my issue with the third act of the first Wonder Woman movie was my issue with pretty much every superhero movie, where it's just a mass of CG destruction and a giant battle and a bad guy I don't care about. And that's pretty much every superhero movie to a certain extent. So I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this costume. I like the pose. It reminds me of the 80s. It reminds me of, you remember in the 80s when everybody would like lay out in the sun and get suntans, and that is what it just reminds me of. Now everybody's like skin cancer. I burn if I think about the sun, so clearly I'm liking this one. I'm liking this one, but no, we got another one. We got another one. We're going to variety here. That was it. You weren't supposed to see that yet. So here she is in the actual full costume. It's very, I almost want to say looks a little more like Aquaman, but it makes more sense than, it makes a lot more sense than like this costume here. So if you take a look at this costume here, all right, you can see it. This is from the DC universe on Twitter. If you take a look at this costume here, this is very traditional. This is very, very much what we expect from a Wonder Woman movie, at least in my opinion. Very much so. This looks very Aquaman. This looks very, like seriously, like you can see like the scaling. It really reminds me of Aquaman. That being said, I love that it's in color. Oh my god, I love the color. One of my biggest pet peeves with superhero movies is they're always in black and white. That was my only real big nitpick about Godzilla King of the Monsters too, is that the monsters were kind of hard to see at times. And that was just a nitpick, right? Superhero movies really get me if I can't see what's going on, if they're too dark, too gloomy, too, you know, post-apocalyptic. That's you know, yes, you're battling and fighting for, you know, the survival of humanity in a lot of them. I like the fact that this looks like a Lisa Frank sort of artwork inspired thing. If you guys don't know who Lisa Frank is, you weren't a little girl in the 80s. She basically did every single Trapper Keeper design, posters, stickers, and they were always very colorful. They were always very like girl oriented. So they were like unicorns, rainbows, cats, dogs, dolphins, palm trees was a huge thing in the 80s, flamingos, hot pink flamingos, color. I'm like super happy about this. I am super happy about this because the 80s were full of color. And thank you so much for subscribing. I forgot to turn off my notifications. But no, like the 80s were so full of color and it was so vibrant and beautiful and wonderful. And I'm okay with seeing a Wonder Woman movie that's in full color. And I mean, she's just gorgeous. She just lights up the room when she's on camera too. I absolutely adore Gal Gadot. One of the things, though, I mean, I'm just hoping that they're not going to go all full CG mess. I hope... I am concerned Kristen Wiig is playing, like, the main bad guy in this movie. I am very concerned about that because I hate Kristen Wiig in movies for the most part. I don't think I've liked her in anything except The Martian. And if she's playing the bad guy in this, I think she might be a little awkward and uncomfortable for me to sit there and watch on screen, because that's her persona on camera. But you know, hopefully it won't be too distracting. Hopefully it won't be too bad. If we get just a fun 80s movie, I'm gonna be happy, because it's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman reminds me of the 80s so much, and I know she's a character that dates back, you know, to what, the 30s, 40s, 30s or 40s. I remember her in the 80s. I remember the biggies. I remember Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Wonder Woman. Those are the big ones, right? And like I've said many times before, like when you're dealing with the iconic superheroes, you wanna at least give them, you at least want to give them something that people will know and remember. So like with this picture here, this is so iconic Wonder Woman. I think a lot of people are gonna not like this one. I think a lot of people are not gonna like this one because they're expecting this. They're expecting like this sort of thing. And this, like I said, she's very armored up. It looks like an Aquaman costume. But I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I think it's fine because of the poster. And it also makes sense that, you know, you're not going to be, you're going to want to move, but you're also not going to want to like get stabbed or cut or scarred or whatever. Not that she needs it. She's a freaking goddess. Now I'm second guessing the costume. I like the poster though. I like the color. I like the background. I think I do like the background a lot more than the color. Or than the costume here, because, you know, you got the W for Wonder Woman, you got the logo. Now I'm second guessing the costume. I think a lot of people are gonna have problems with the costume. I think a lot of people are. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I think it's fine. I think she's she can carry it. I think it looks good on her. I think it looks. I do still really like this, and we're gonna get some of this. So don't worry, we are gonna get some of this. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. And I am also kind of concerned about why they pushed it back. Did they have to reshoot it? Maybe that's one of the things. Like I've been talking a little bit about the Wonder Woman movie here and there over on Minutes Edge After Dark, more so because we really can take time and analyze a lot of this stuff. I have some hunches that maybe possibly we're going to see some sort of rewrites or reshoots or something, or we'll hear something about that. It doesn't feel like it's just to compete in the summer like it did last time. It doesn't feel like that, but I don't know. Who knows? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42. This is just a short little video talking about the new posters. Which one do you like better? Do you like this one better, or do you like this this Expo one that they're using? God, this one just looks straight out of the 80s to me. This looks like she could have, had she been alive, this could have been a movie that came out in 1984. And you would have had somebody who looks like her in that sort of costume. And I get the nostalgia. I really do have the nostalgia for it because it feels nostalgic. I'm probably going to enjoy this movie no matter really what they do to it. Because, I mean, unless it's just so terrible that everything takes me out of the movie. Because I love the 80s nostalgia. I like what they did with Wonder Woman in the last movie. You've got the same team behind the scenes. You got the same director, same actress. I don't know. I can't dislike it so much. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42. I will see you on the next video, live stream on Minutes Edge After Dark, Creepy Little Book, or Las Vegas, Star Trek Las Vegas. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!